Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Walaikum salam rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, last night you mentioned about arrogance and also about music. Is there a relationship between the two? Does listening to bad music have a relationship to arrogance?
Sure, so it's the destruction of your energy. So remember that shaitan is playing with words. So there's these Arabic words that they're trying to translate into English and manipulating people's minds. Same you'll find with riba. Usury is not a profit index in business. Usury is loan sharking. That's when you charge an exorbitant rate, and that can be in any form of business. When your rate is so high, it's usury. That's forbidden. But a profit index in a business transaction is not forbidden. But they're playing with words to make the nation in difficulty. So same, they come on to this broadcast and say, music is forbidden, why are you guys making music? This is not music. This is Divinely praising, yusabbihu wa bihamdi. Allah teaching now advanced quantum. Think these people didn't know 1500 years ago string theory. Imagine what Islam brought onto this earth. Where Allah is telling Prophet because this would all come out in the last days, yusabbihu wa bihamdi, for verily everything is praising me. Then fast forward 1500 years, they found in quantum, they found that this form has atoms, these atoms have lights, these lights have actually energy. And they found that everything is an energy being, and based on string theory it's vibrating. So that's a praise. Everything is existing because of a praise. I mean, these are all the secrets of Qur'an that Allah is giving to them. So then if everything is based on a sound, you make good sounds, it's praise. Make bad sounds, they call music. So is bad sounds allowed? No. Harming yourself, is it allowed? No, it's common sense. Is it punishable by death? No. Make tawbah. You want to listen to some band that you're not supposed to be, well better not to, it's not good for your heart, make tawbah. You're not going to be executed for that. So it's Allah's advice for us that, did you want to build yourself or you want to destroy yourself? And then they're finding now that these children who listen to this, that they actually then have psychological difficulties, what we call possession and energies. When you listen to enough low vibration, what happens with low vibrations? That many lower energies and negative energies can come close to you, and they begin to have all sorts of mental difficulties. We attribute it to sound because we know the reality of it. They want to give medications. But if you go back to these youth, and a great majority of them is the sounds that they're listening to are changing their vibration, they're getting heart palpitations, they're getting all sorts of difficulties. And then what else they're doing is the gaming. Right? Spiritual teaching is that whatever your eyes are looking at is directly affecting your heart. Right? So then what awliya came and said, keep your nazar bar qadam, keep your eyes on your feet, because your eyes are absorbing. As much as you look, it's filling your heart. So of course you can't make tafakkur, you can't contemplate because your heart is filled with all the wickedness of what you looked at. So there's a direct connection between eyes and heart. So then imagine these kids all day long looking, you're going to get a heart attack, you're going to have heart difficulties. You're overwhelming your hard drive with images that you're not taking off the drive, you're not cleaning the drive. So what happens with your computer? When you download 10 million graphic files, you'll crash the hard drive. So no doubt they're having difficulty in their heart, they have difficulty with their energy, and as a result shaitan is destroying their energy field. So these same kids that play video games, they can't read anymore. They have no more attention span. That's why our videos stop being a half hour long. We're now at a 1 minute length video. We went from 30 minutes to 1 minute overnight, right? Because nobody has an attention span to sit for 30 minutes and learn something. Why? These video games, this life of constant adrenaline and dopamines into the mind, into the brain, how they can sit and read? This is intentional. Shaitan is trying to destroy a community and a group and a population of people whom will never be able to read, to achieve, to go into higher knowledges. So then there was a movie, or it was like a comedy movie, of a generation of people who only drink Mountain Dew and played video games. What was the movie called? Idiosyncrasy. Yeah, that's exactly, we're in that right now. We went from 30-minute video to our demographics can only be 1 minute. Because they have no attention span, they just want to go from one stimulus to the next stimulus, next stimulus, and they want to drink an energy drink just to keep them stimulated because otherwise they get tired. And we're right at that point, and that's all the shaitan wanted. So as a result they can't meditate, they can't contemplate, they can't gain any higher knowledge. So why? So that they can never work in higher jobs, so they'll be a manual force of labor forever. And they won't even try to achieve higher jobs. And they ask them, what do you want to do for a career? I want to be an influencer. Influencer? Can be millions of people, nobody's going to give you money for influencing anything. That's shaitan's trap. So we know it's the end of times. InshaAllah Allah save us and bless us inshaAllah.